get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments can pay for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's the word, man? How everybody doing, man? What's good? Hope y'all had a good weekend, man. Real talk, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's the top of the week. Let's start it off. Let's get it. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Got one for y'all. Got another banger. But I don't mind dropping these stories and sharing my experiences with y'all and warning y'all about the dangers that lies y'all in prison, that awaits and everything. But y'all must stay out the way, man, for me to be able to keep dropping this information, man. I need my people to stay out the way, man. I get a lot of messages, a lot of people staying out the way. I know it's people like me all over the world, man. Just gotta find regular people, man. Regular people are not extinct, man. I'm telling y'all, everything else is starting to look crazy out there doing crime. I'm letting y'all know now it's looking crazy going to jail. I'm not knocking what nobody do to get their bread, but going to jail, leaving your family, leaving all this stuff behind to go live around a bunch of dudes is starting to look crazy, fellas. And women, it's starting to look crazy, y'all. Let's not put ourselves in these jails and these prisons ever, man. Let's keep living a good life. That's all I ask for my people, man. Just make sure y'all just stay y'all ass out the way, man. That's it. Period, man. But let's get it, man. Top of the week. Let's turn up. Let's get it, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. We got to keep going. We on the road to 10K and we close. Send it to somebody who ain't got it yet. Y'all know the routine. Send it to a family member. Send it to a cousin. Send it to a friend. Send it to some damn body. If you know somebody in jail, they got a jack. Send it to their ass. They got to look at our own prison stories too. Let's get it. Let's keep sending it to people, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's go, man. Y'all already know the count, man. Let's get it, man. But I ain't going to hold y'all up. I know y'all like, let's go, let's go, let's go. I got y'all. I got y'all, man. And the story I got for y'all today is called I See Dead People. Yeah, real talk, man. It's crazy, man. Prison is crazy, man. But I can remember, man, I'm going to take y'all to 2016. I'm going to take y'all to the year before I went home. And everybody that follows my stories know that I was in the Go Home pod, which supposed to have been the Go Home pod, but actually it was a mixed pod. It really wasn't a go home pod. They just had people in there that was going home, and they had a whole lot of other maniacs running around there, man. And I remember that. Like, I remember those stories from that particular year like it was yesterday, because it wasn't really too long ago. I've been home going on almost 8 years in March. You know what I mean? So it's a minute ago, but like that's where I was at last. So those stories are just priceless. I remember them. Like, it was just crazy witnessing a lot of stuff, man. And I'm gonna tell y'all about the Spice game in prison, man. People that don't know, I did one story about K2. Spice and K2 was all the same thing, man. But the Spice game in jail, man, I'm telling y'all, man, that shit is the new zombie drug. Like, forget everything else. Like, that drug right there is some zombie type of situation, man. And I don't want nobody doing that shit, man. I'm telling y'all, like, that's something I ducked. I didn't, when I first got there, I tried it that once. No, I didn't. If you want to call taking 2 puffs trying it, you can call that trying it. But I'm telling y'all, I knew it wasn't for me, man. Being a dude that had 1 year left to serve out of 16-year sentence, I almost felt like I was close to the finish line. I was feeling like the finish line was right in my face. But at the same time, we are in prison. Things happen. It's crazy situations. And you got people that don't really want you to go home, man. I don't even think the administration, the COs want you to go home. I think they want you to just keep messing up for you can stay your ass in prison, man. But not me, man. I had my mind set to, I finally got a year. I finally have a year. Everything is going smooth. It's a beautiful situation, man. But being somebody that just came from Lawrenceville, y'all got to understand, I had a weed habit. Like, I was smoking weed on Lawrenceville like I smoke weed out here. I'm telling y'all, it was that much marijuana on Lawrenceville. So I went to Greensville with a habit still. And I used to promise my people that I would stop, man. And it used to be hard, like, because when I got to Greensville, like, my first like month there, I came with marijuana when I got there. And then it was dudes there that had a little bit of marijuana. After that first month, it's like marijuana disappeared on where I was at. I'm telling y'all, it's like marijuana disappeared. I was like, what the hell is going on? They used to have a little young boy from Petersburg, man, and he slept upstairs in the pod upstairs. But he's in my building. It's 4 pods in the building. It's the intake pod that I first came in. If you go back to my old stores, it's the intake pod to the right on the bottom, on the bottom, on downstairs pods. And then the pod next to that was my pod, the go home pod / maniac pod / lifer pod / gang member pod, whatever you want to put it. That's where they had me at. So boom, upstairs was 2 regular population pods, like just regular people with time. That was on Greensville. So they had a lot of dudes running around the building, you know what I mean? Like I say, it was still prison. You still got to be on point about every damn thing. So boom. It was a little young boy from Petersburg, man. I can remember this shit. It was a little young boy from Petersburg, and I never knew his name, man. He was a little one of them new generation young dudes, light skin, had the little fro halfway, the temp, and he was up there. He was one of the dudes that used to go to the V room, and he went to the V room one day, and like I told y'all, when I first got there, he went to the V room one time, and he came back with marijuana. I bought some of that. The second time he come back, people saying, yo, he ain't got no weed, though. I'm like, he ain't got no weed. Now, I heard in prison today that the synthetic weed or K2 or spice or whatever you want to call that maniac ass shit, that drug, it comes like, it's not like how, when I was in there, dude, the young boy I'm talking about from Petersburg, he brought that stuff in and it looked like weed. But now they said it don't look like weed, which makes it even more scarier. So when he brought it in that time, the word had got out that he don't have weed, but dudes are high as hell. I see his pod when we went outside, his pod high as hell, so dudes get to talking. Bro, ain't got no weed. He was like, he got weed, but it ain't weed, it's the spice. They wasn't even saying K2, they was like, it's the spice. I'm like, the spice? It was no spice on Lawrenceville. I'm talking about zero zilch. Nobody's smoking that shit on Lawrenceville, you nuts. So I didn't really know what spice was, but I heard about a weed when I was in there that people can go actually to the grocery store. They said they had a wave kind of like from 2000 and I want to say like from 2010 or 8 or 7 to 10 to 2012, 13 or something like that. People said, I heard it was a wave out there. Y'all can let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. But they said it was a wave out there that you can go to the gas station and buy this spice. And the spice used to be all type of different type of names to it and stuff like that. But they said this weed was getting you high as hell for cheap. And it didn't taste that good. But it was spice. It wasn't weed. So they said on the street, I heard about it like that. Now, when they said the young boy had the spice, I didn't know what to think. I was like, man, I'm not buying none of that shit, man. I was like, I don't, you know what I mean? They was like, look, he got a junk up that junk, man, called Death. I was like, Death? They was like, man, this shit is called Death. I was like, hold on, man. What do you mean like death? D-E-A-T-H, death? Like somebody dying deaf? He was like, no, deaf. Like, you gonna go deaf. I was like, deaf? I was like, hold on. I don't want none of that shit, man. I do not want none of that. Man, this is my word. I knew somebody in there. They ended up grabbing some of that shit. Man, I wanted to see how it looked. He showed me. It looked similar. It looked like some Reggie. That's what it looked like. When I saw, that shit looked like some Reggie Miller when he had the 2 pots, the 3 pots. That's that type of Reggie. That's what that shit looked like. That type of Reggie Miller. I'm looking at that shit like, man, that shit is some goddamn doodoo. I'm like, man, what I'm gonna do with that shit, man? But I seen the dudes. I'm like, damn, they high as fuck. They dumb high. But a lot of times off the spice, you started seeing now, this is the beginning stages of it. I tried it that one time, two pools. No, get that away from me. As time went on, the young boy upstairs, that's all he going to get. He's selling the spice regular prices like weed. Man, I'm telling you, people were buying the hell out that shit. People were buying it and buying it and buying it. And one of the main reasons people buy it, because I don't know if it's like this now, but when I was in there, they didn't have a drug test for that. So you can use that drug and never become dirty. So why would you smoke regular weed when you know you're gonna be dirty when you can smoke the spice? Now, if you're someone that you're buzzed, that you know how people drink and fast as hell, they drunk as hell. Man, if you can't handle your buzz with that spice, I'm letting y'all know, dudes have episodes. Man, listen, I'm telling y'all probably heard this from a lot of YouTubers, but I'm letting y'all know, man, from that one year I was in the go home pod, I witnessed so many damn episodes. Man, that shit is so, that junk have you, I told y'all when I did it that one time, I'm on my, I didn't even want to smoke no more. I left from the back. I told you they got a little back area where you can go smoke at on Greensville. I took 2 pulls. I hauled ass. I went back and sat down on the bench, and I got my player in my hand where you can email. You can email from your player now, just like a phone slightly. And I'm typing, and I'm thinking I'm typing my wife. And when I looked up, it was goddamn Roman numerals and all type of that shit that looked like a goddamn German language. I said, oh, hell no. I went to the cell, slept that shit off, never done it again. Can't get jiggy with that shit, man. But I started seeing all the little episodes. Dudes having, dude passing out, dudes throwing up, dudes jumping over the table, dudes is doing all the time. Man, I'm talking about, man, you see it all. Dude acting like a ninja in the jump. One time, dude was doing karate and you know what I mean? The COs had to come tackle his ass to get him out of there, man. I'm talking about, man, that drug is a no-go, y'all, but it's taking over prison, which is the sad part of this whole story, man. Like, I feel like this drug is the worst than heroin, strips, anything you want to name. If a drug can turn you into a whole nother person, man, it's a bad damn drug, man. So that spice drug is a no-go, y'all. It's a no-go, man. Please tell your peoples if they're in jail, if they're in prison, do not do that damn drug, man. That drug turn people crazy, man. It's crazy, man. I'm letting y'all know that drug is the worst of all times, man. So look, boom, it's all around the compound. It's over in this building now, dude over in the building down there, the regular population jump down there, they got spice. Now it's like, I feel like the CO's probably thinking like that's easier to bring in. You know what I mean? It don't stink. You know what I mean? The dog can't pick it up. So like that shit just started being everywhere. And I'm just sitting in the cut, y'all, with like 11 months left. Just watching all this madness of how this drug be having dudes kirking the hell out, man. I told y'all, dude used to sit on the table and act like he... I used to be like, man, what the... Man, listen, that drug had dudes snapping the hell out, man. So boom. Around this time right here, around this time right here, I was in the cell with the young boy. I told you I was in the cell with one of the youngest dudes on the compound. He ended up getting in a big ass fight. You know what I mean? Dude chased him with the hammer. Go back and listen to my story, A War Over the Phones. I think that's the name of it. And that's what the story about the young boy in there. But when he left and went to the hole, I was in the cell dolo for like a week and a half. I was chilling, working out in there whenever I wanted to. You know what I mean? My own thoughts, don't gotta worry about nobody. You know what I mean? And I'm going to the crib, I'm just feeling good. You know what I mean? So boom, we locked down for count one day. And right before they about to count, I hear somebody go, the police noise. Instantly, I jump up, go to the door. What's going on here? What's going on? I look, I see 2 COs coming in. Then I see the sergeant lady coming in. This is my word, the sergeant lady, y'all. This word, she looked like Brian Grant. Y'all remember Brian Grant used to play basketball with the dreads? She used to be mad. I baked her ass one day. She tried to talk jump. I'm about to go home, man. Can't no Brian Grant looking ass. That's word. That's who she looked like. She's a dyke, and she's kind of tall, big, got dreads. You know what I mean? Look like she'll kick your ass if you don't know what you're doing. Man, that's my word. She coming in with the 2 COs, and I look and I see a cart coming in, and I'm like, who the hell is that? I'm looking. I know my cell is open, and there's another cell open. Boom, they come to the steps. When I see them come to the steps, I know he coming in my cell. I'm like, shh. The door open. I back up. You know what I mean? I'm looking. I'm at the door now. Everybody on the door. Everybody's looking because they was about to count. Police just came in. The sergeant lady's here. So, boom, I see a little black dude coming up the steps. You know what I mean? Come up the steps. I size him up ASAP. Who's this guy? He didn't look he looked kind of harmless, to be honest with y'all, man. This dude looked like he was at the age, from what I viewed quick, he looked like he was in his 40s, you know what I mean? So I see him, he's coming up the steps, and then the lieutenant's coming up the steps. The CO stayed downstairs. So I'm like, not the lieutenant, the sergeant. I'm like, why is the sergeant coming up the steps? The sergeant come up the steps, y'all. They come to my cell. The dude come by the cell, you know what I mean? Before they even step in the cell, the sergeant lady came in the door. She's like, White. I'm like, yo, she's like, let me talk to you. I'm like, I've been down already, y'all, 15. So like, signs like this is like, I know the signs. Like, why does she want to talk to me? Why is the sergeant bringing somebody into my room? You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right. So I step out, you know what I mean? We lean over the bars. She like, look, this is Mr. Julius right here. He's a good dude, but he having trouble, you know what I mean? They got him in the pod. Dude's dudes trying to steal from him, dudes doing this, dude doing that. So I've been knowing him because he been up here, and I'm just trying to put him in a cell where he about to go home. Like, she was like, don't let me leave that out. He's about to go home. She was like, he has 6 months left. I had 5 months left. So I'm like, he got 6 months. I'm listening, and she was like, he's about to go home. She was like, he's not, like, he got to worry about him trying to do something to you. Like, he's not on, like, because, you know, off the rip, like, I'm doing Predator. My Predator joint, it didn't go off high when he walked up, so he was good. I knew he wasn't a Predator, but, like, as she's telling me this, right, she's kind of telling me, like, look, I need you to take one for the team, basically. And for real, I'm about to go to the crib, so I don't know how to take this information, but at the same time, I don't want no problems. I see they just bring a black dude. He's standing right there. Like, he didn't even go in the cell. He's standing at the door. Me and her is off to the right a little bit, leaning over the bars. And she's telling me this whole spiel, like, look, he da-da-da, he's good, he da-da-da. I'm like, all right, man, listen, I'm good. As long as he stay out my way, I'm going to stay out his. You already know, I don't bring no problems. So y'all did this. So I'm letting you know, I don't start shit. Like, you brought this dude in here. So I said that loud enough for him to hear. Because at the same time, like, he's just standing there. Me personally, if it was a sergeant or somebody trying to vouch for me to move and somebody said, I would have stepped up like, yo, listen, bro. You know what I mean? My name's such and such, man. Listen, I ain't got no beef. I just got in some shit over here. Blah, blah. No, he's not doing these things. He's standing there like the sergeant lady's this moment. This dude look like he's older than both of our damn ass. So I'm like, all right. So I said it loud enough for him to hear. You know what I mean? Just for we can have an understanding of what the hell is going on in here. So boom, they leave. He come in the cell. This man don't have any damn thing. This man don't have nothing. This man he came in there with a little bit of soups. That's all he had. This man didn't have no TV. He didn't have no player. And this man didn't have nothing. This man didn't have no property. He didn't even have no damn clothes, no sweats, no nothing, no t-shirt. So they bring his little bit of shit in there, and he come in there, the door closed. You know what I mean? He turned around, he was like, man, he shook my hand. Like, that's how I knew he was a little older. But, you know, usually dudes would dap up. Like, no, he was like, I'm Julius, man. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, what's up, Julius? You know what I mean? I'm Weezy, man. Look, I keep the cell clean. You know what I mean? I ran down the basics. He was, oh, yeah, I'm good with that. And I'm cool with the top bunk. You know what I mean? Yes, that was something else we got past. That was good. I don't have time to be going back and forth about who can get the bottom of the top bunk. He was like, I'm good with the top bunk. Boom. He went there. Boom. You know what I mean? Everything was good. That was the last lockdown. We come out for breakfast the next morning. Everything was good. He stayed in his bed, stayed out my damn way. You know what I mean? I went to sleep, felt like I was cool. You know what I mean? Woke up the next day, boom. I see the old head dude, Doc. You know what I mean? Old head dude, Doc is the dude I told y'all that's in the pod that he has life, but he's trying to run programs in there to get the hell out of prison. So he was kind of the dude I was cool with, as far as everybody was kind of cool with an old head in there slightly from somewhere. But I was cool with him because I actually used to use the phone with him and another dude, and we used to hold that phone down. You know what I mean? Like it was no tomorrow. So that's how me and Doc kind of was cool. So when we come out the next morning, Doc catch me ASAP as soon as I get up for breakfast. He like, look, Weezy. I'm like, what's up? He like, hey, listen. That dude that just brought in your cell is a goddamn lunatic. He was like, he cool. But when he get off that damn spice, he's a lunatic. I'm letting you know now. He's a damn lunatic. I said, as long as he smoked that shit out there, because I'm not smoking it. I don't want to smell that shit. I said, as long as he smoke it out of the cell, I don't give a damn what he do. He said, all right, but just be careful though. Let your ass know I'm lunatic. So I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? A lot of other dudes pulling up on me like, yo, I was in a junk with dude. They said, dude been up here 10 years. You know what I mean? Dude been up here 10 years. All dude do get high. You know what I mean? He finally about to go home. They was like, for real, he kind of slightly loony a little bit, like he got a mental illness type shit. You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, he ain't showing no crazy signs or nothing like that yet. So I can try to deal with it. You know what I mean? Like, all right, this is what it is. Boom, that spice hit that weekend. So he came to my cell like on a Thursday. Boom, that spice hit that damn weekend. And it's my word. I'm seeing him now. I have let him on the phone. I let him on the phone, on our phone, that next day when we came out. He asked me, could he get on the jack? He was trying to get on the jack. He knew another little dude in there, and he knew me. That's all he knew. He didn't talk to a lot of dudes. He didn't do none of these things, man. Julius was from, I want to say, what's the name of the town? Shit, man, Lunenburg, man. He was from Lunenburg, Virginia. Whoever knows where that's at. I forgot where that's at. I guess it's by the prison, because there's a prison called Lunenburg. But he was a dude, like he was cool, you know what I mean? But like, Me and him still haven't had no conversations yet like that. It was just that next day, boom, I get him on the phone. I see he on the phone. We locked down the next day. You know what I mean? It still wasn't really no kick it because he just used to get on his bed and just read. You know what I mean? The man used to read his ass off. He had all the big horror novels. You know what I mean? All the scary Wes Craven author. Like he's reading all scary horror novels. So I'm like, ah, damn. You know what I mean? Read then. Just keep reading and stay your ass out my way. Boom. That spice hit, y'all. Man, it's my word. I guess he already, when I put him on the phone and did his thing, I guess he already had his numbers, his green dot numbers on standby. So I didn't know he already had, this man don't have nothing. So I'm trying to figure out how you don't have nothing, bro. You've been on Greensville 10 years. So that was a question, that was a conversation me and him was gonna have, you know what I mean? But boom, everything is going fast. I'm not really thinking about this dude. So I'm just trying to just keep my mind on going to the goddamn crib. That's what I was trying to do. So boom. He come back in the cell for the lockdown. We come back out at night again, but this is like the 6 o'clock lockdown. So this is Saturday. He come back in the cell. He go in the joint. He was like, "You got some receipt paper?" Receipt paper, y'all. I told you they make us live like wild savages in there. People rolling up out of receipt paper. You get your commissary. The people give you a receipt. It be a yellow paper and a white paper. The white paper is good enough to smoke. I'm letting y'all know now. Smoked it for years. That shit probably killed me at the end of the day. But that's what dude was using there. He asked me that I had some receipt paper. Since I wasn't smoking anymore, I had a bunch of it. You know what I mean? Gave him a jump. I'm like, yo, look, bro. I was like, listen. I was like, what's that? Some weed? He was like, because I'm looking from like, I'm at the door. I'm waiting to see if they gonna count. Because I see he done whip drugs out. So I go to the door and look. I'm like making sure the COs. I turn around. I say, yo, what's that? Some weed? He was like, nah, this ain't no weed. Nah, this some spice right here. You smoke spice? So I'm like, nah, I don't smoke that junk, bro. I was like, look, matter of fact, you know what I mean? I don't even want you to smoke that junk in here, man, if you don't mind. I was like, because I ain't trying to inhale that shit. I tried it when I first got here, man. I don't like it. I don't like the smell. I don't want that shit near me, bro. You can, roll up, do what you got to do. Just go smoke out in the junk when it's time to, you know what I mean? When we come out. So he was like, yeah, that's cool, man, that's cool. So he rolled him a long ass ooh-wop of that shit. That's what we used to call it back in the day. He rolled a blunt long. That man rolled a goddamn ooh-wop. A receipt paper ooh-wop. That shit was like this damn long. I'm like, damn, what you rolling an extendo? What the hell you got going on? So he twisted that long ass shit. So as he twisted, I'm talking to him now. I'm like, yo, look, Julius. I was like, look, where you from, bro? You know what I mean? That's what he told me. He told me he was from there. I want to say it was Lunenburg, Virginia, real talk. So he told me where he was from. So I'm like, damn, you about to go to the crib and shit, right? I was like, damn, bro, you messing with that? You about to go to the crib, man? I was like, that shit's scary right there, bro. He was like, yeah, man, you know what I mean? Like, they don't want me back in my town anyway. They don't want me back up in there, man. They think I hurt some people, man. This family, man. Them white people, man. They always hating on black people, man. That's all they want to do is put the black man in prison. So he one of them black power dudes. And I'm like, why are you on your black power shit? And you got 6 months left, bro. He's like, yeah, man, they try to pin a murder on me, man, and did all this shit. I said, so that's why you in here? He was like, nah, I ain't in here for that. I said, what you in here for? He got quiet. He was like, violation, man. I was like, a violation? I said, so how the hell people telling me you've been on this camp 10 years? How you get 10 years? He was like, man, I did a bid earlier, man, a little 2-year bid, man. And when I did my bid, you know what I mean, I still had 10 years over my head. He said, I came home, man, and I was messing with that cocaine, man. And I was messing with the cocaine, man. I used to always do it, man. I had money, I used to always do it. And then I got caught one day, man. And he said, when they caught me, they pulled me over for not driving without a license. He said, man, they gave me all my damn time back. I said, damn. I said, so you've been in here for 10 years on Greensville? He was like, I've been on Greensville. I ain't been nowhere. They sent me straight here from receiving. I'm like, God. I said, so look, how you been here 10 years, bro? And you ain't got no TV, no Walkman? He said, I sold that shit, man. I'm about to go home. Man. I don't want that shit. I got my books. All right. You know what I mean? Just, all right, but just don't smoke that in here, bro. I don't care what you do, don't smoke that shit in here. You know what I mean? Period. You're like, all right, boom. That man couldn't wait for the doors to pop. Boom, doors finally pop. That man haul ass. That man, the first dude down in the jump. I come to the joint and look. I can look down to my left and see the door jump. I'm telling y'all what dudes go smoke at. I come to the jump. Look, he the first one in the jump. So now I pin a couple of dudes kind of like they got little laughs and shit. Like they laughing and, you know what I mean? Like they laughing and shit. So My homeboy walk up on me was like, yo, man, you know, dude was saying, yo, Sully crazy as a bitch, man. They was like, he buy all the spice up, bro. When he do the spice, he turn into a psychopath. I'm like, bro, man, I ain't, you know what I mean? As long as he do that shit out there, I ain't tripping, man. Man, that man went back there and smoked that whole extendo by his damn self. He was back there like 15 minutes. And that's a long smoke session. I mean, let's dudes chilling. But no, he was, man, this is my word, it was smoke coming under the damn door. That man smoked that back joint up with that hole. I'm like, damn, I couldn't even take 2 pulls from that shit. Man, he smoked that whole shit, y'all. This is my word. Next thing you know. So now I'm watching him for real now, though. Like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I hear what dude's saying. I gotta be on point. I'm acting like it's cool, but I'm on point still, though. So I'm watching his ass. I'm like, so he smoked it. First he went and he got on the phone. His other homeboy that he knew went and got him on the phone. He got on the phone. He got off the phone. Next thing you know, after he got off the phone, man, I stopped paying him mind for a while, like, cause he was regular. I could tell he was high as fuck, but he was regular. He was like really, really regular. So I look up, man, it's my word. This man was like this, in the middle of the damn pod. That man was hitting the Michael Jackson. That nigga was leaning. That nigga, if I do it, I might fall the way he did it. That man was, it was levitating. You hear me? That man, I'm looking like, so everybody looking, nigga like, cause he right in the middle of the pod, right by the TV. I'm like, so dude's like, yo, what's up with your selling, man? So boom, he do it hard one time. I'm walking, I get close and look up on him. I'm like, so he leaning. I catch him. Wait, bro, come on, bro. You all right? Chill the fuck out, man. Tighten up, bro. No. Nigga get straight again. It start levitating again. I'm like, man, I'm out of here. This nigga a maniac, man. Boom, I sleep. I get on the phone. I start paying him any goddamn mind. Word. We going to sale for lockdown, for the main lockdown. We in the sale. This man high as hell. He's high as shit, but he's on the bed reading. But he got the book like this. I said, bro, why you got the book so high? I said, bro, when they count, don't let them see you like that, bro. I said, bro, you look dumb as a bitch. This man laying on the top rack with the book like this. I'm like, how the hell is you reading like that? I'm like, man, he a psychopath. Look, boom, they counted. Boom. I like that. I just start watching the game. I'm watching football, man. You know what I mean? I just start looking at football, man. I'm like, man, I ain't time for this dude looking at the game. You know what I mean? I doze off like I always do on the late games and shit. I doze off, boom. You know what I mean? Go to sleep. Goddamn. Sleep. All I hear is a noise like, what? I'm thinking I'm hearing shit. I'm like, I roll over. I'm like, Julius. Look, I get out the bed. I say, yo, bro. I said, yo. This man got the blanket. This man got the blanket over his, like, everything is covered except his eyes. Everything is covered except his eyes. And he just, and I'm thinking he's asleep, right? Because he's leaning sideways. He's sleeping sideways. So when I grab his shoulder, he turn around, he's up. He's like, tell him, get him out of here, man. This man is crying real tears, y'all. I said, the sheet, the blanket junk that he had covering his junk, that shit looked like somebody threw some water on him. Man, this man is crying some real tears. He turned around at that point. Get these people away from me, man. Get them out of the cell, man. Please. I said, bro, wake your ass up, man. Ain't nobody in here, man. It ain't here, bro. I said, man, no, they not, bro. Get your ass. He said, man, I ain't moving, man. I said, man, I hit his ass. I had to. And I ain't do it to violate him or trying to, like, just carry him. I'm trying to make him snap out of it. My homeboy that sleep downstairs, he had a celly, and he was about to go home like me, this dude named AJ that I knew. And he had a celly that used to kirk out off that shit too. And he said that's what he did one day. Bang, like smacked him back into reality. Man, I smacked Julia's ass. Psh. Julia said, I said, bro, chill the fuck out. I said, bro, look, man, before they lock our dumb ass up. I said, bro, listen, you gonna go to the hole, bro. I said, ain't nobody in here, man. I say ain't nobody in this bitch, man. You wildin', bro. This man's be here, bro. This family is cute, bro. I'm like, this man wildin'. I'm like, yo. like, no, I can't do it. I'm like, yo, bro. I said, listen, bro, ain't nobody in here, man. I said, man, shut your ass up before we go down, man. I said, they gonna try to put this shit on me. I said, man, you better chill the hell out, man. I'm letting you know now. He was like, I said, man, go to sleep, man. Roll your ass back over and go to sleep. Ain't nobody in here, man. I said, look, bro, open your damn eyes. I grabbed a blanket. I said, man, look, bro. I said, you wildin', man. I said, ain't nobody in this bitch, man. You wildin', bro. The hell is wrong with you? He calmed down. I grabbed his cup and put some water in that shit. I was like, here, man, drink this. He said, he grabbed the water like he was a damn slave. He was like, I said, bro, why you drinking the water that damn fast? I said, chill out, let's get some more. I said, man, I grabbed the water. I was like, man, put some more in this. And man said, I said, bro, listen, bro. I said, bro, you out of control. I said, man, lay your ass down, man. I'm like, he wildin', man. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with Julius, man? He snapped out. Boom, that nigga went to sleep. He ended up going to sleep, man. That nigga went to sleep. I was happy as shit. I finally dozed off. I wake up in the morning. I go tell my homeboy, I'm like, man, this shit crazy. He's sitting at the table with Doc. I said, man, Doc, you was right, man. Dude is a goddamn psychopath. He was like, man, I told you, man, that spice hit. I said, soon. He said, he good until the spice hit. He said, soon as that spice hit, that nigga turned into a goddamn psycho. I said, man, he up there last night talking about he sees a dead family in the joint. He talking about they in the cell and all this other shit. He was like, a dead family. I'm like, man, this man talking about a dead family is in our damn cell. He was like, man, that's that damn spice, man. He said, that's spice. He said, man, that man been up here getting high as a bitch. He said, all he do now is spice for the last couple years. I said, he been doing that shit for 2 years? He said, man, he been doing it for 2 years before I even came to this block. I was like, man, god damn, man. I'm like, man, this shit is out of hand. This shit is out of hand, man. So boom, he was straight all the way up until he smoked. Right before we locked down that night, the next day, he go do another jump. Boom. Know what I mean? This man got 3 spoons of that shit. So them shit's probably like five Fizzy, 5 J's in each spoon. He loaded with the spice. Man, he go do another jump. Boom. We locked down. Everything straight. We laying down. Know what I mean? We in the jump. I'm asleep. Know what I mean? I just, something say, nah, you always hear something in your body just tell you, like, open your eyes sometime. And I open my eye, I was like, when I opened my eye, this dude was standing at the door on the same bullshit, like, now I'm mad now, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I'm angry. Why? Because this dude is a freaking psychopath. Why the hell they put this dude in and told me he see dead people and all this crazy ass shit in my cell, man? I'm about to go home, y'all. Y'all think I got time for this shit, man? I said, man. I get up. I said, Julius, man. I said, look, man, lay your ass down, man. I said, I don't want your crazy ass floating around here while I'm asleep. He said, I said, man, look, man. I got up, and when I went and grabbed his back, he turned around, boom. Like it wasn't a hard push, but like he hit my arm, and then from the other arm, he kind of shoved me, and when I went back, it was like I was in slow motion. My brain started thinking, y'all. I said, I swear to God, my mind talked to me. I know sometimes y'all mind talk to y'all. My mind talked to me right here. I looked when he shoved me, I said, and it was like I was moving to him without even moving my damn legs. I'm just getting closer and closer. But my mind is telling me, bro, you about to go home, bro. You about to go home. This nigga crazy as hell. Just get him out your cell. Just get this maniac out your cell. So I said, and next thing you know, I'm close to him. I said, you know what? I said, bro, go ahead and levitate, bro. I said, go ahead and levitate. I went out of bed, and I just laid back. And I didn't go to sleep no more. I stayed up that whole goddamn night. You know what he did? He stayed at that door all the way until like 5 o'clock in the morning. My word. Man, this man stayed at the door till like 5 o'clock in the morning. I said, man, this nigga. And I'm up. I'm watching his ass. I'm like, this man just put his hands on me. I was like, man, you already know I would pummel. I will beat the hell out of Julius all around this damn cell. But you about to go home, bro. This is a setup. It's a Ponzi scheme. It's a goddamn setup, man. I'm telling you, man, everything happens for a reason. And that's when, like, I just love myself when I started making better decisions with myself. And that was a great decision because I was supposed to beat Julia's ass for pushing me, but I didn't. I'm telling y'all, I thought about my wife. I thought about my family. I thought about just finally getting to the free air. I was like, you know what, ain't nobody messing us up. I laid my ass down and I watched them the whole night. Boom, we come out. I couldn't wait to go to breakfast. We go to breakfast. I see the sergeant lady on the boulevard. I said, can I talk to you? She was like, what? I said, can I talk to you? She said, yeah, let's step over here. We stepped to the side. I said, listen. I said, I got damn near almost 4.5 months left. I said, you done moved the craziest dude on Greensville in my cell. I said, that's how you do me. I said, first you put the youngest dude in my damn cell, and now you put the craziest dude in my damn cell. I said, listen, I don't mean no harm. I said, but I'm gonna end up having to punish dude. You know what I mean? And I said, if I do, that shit gonna be on y'all. I said, because I don't want this dude in my cell, man. I said, this dude is a Looney Tune, and I cannot do this shit. I said, I can't do it. I said, I can't do it no more, man. Get this dude out of my cell. Immediately, this man in the cell talking about he see dead people. I said, what the hell is wrong with him? I said, I'm not going for it, man. Either I gotta go or he gotta go. I said, which one is gonna be? I can't do it. She was like, all right, just wait. You come out from breakfast and you come to my office. And I was like, nah, man, look. She was like, look, I'm telling you, just do what I'm telling you. I said, all right, man, boom. I catch back up with my homeboy. He's like, what she say? I said, man, she talking about coming to her office. They gonna fix it, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, man, all right, man, you know what I mean? As soon as we come out from breakfast, I didn't even go to my cell. I went straight upstairs to her office. Boom, I get to her office. She in there. She like, look, I already know how he is, but like I told you, man, I've been here a long time. He been here since I was a CEO. I know him. She was like, he's a good dude, but he just got a drug problem. But I want to see him go home. He's about to go home. So you sure you can't do this? I was like, no, I said, I can do it if you give me permission to whoop his goddamn ass next time he put his hands on me. I said, we got a bet then. I said, let's shake on that. I said, I got permission to kick his ass if he do some crazy shit next time. She was like, no, I can't make that deal with you. I said, well, get him out my cell. I said, because that's what this shit gonna boil down to, is me having to beat him down. And I'm about to go home. I don't want these problems. Y'all trying to create these problems. She was like, all right, I got you. I'm gonna let him move to the cell down the joint. You know what I mean? It was like 4 or 5 cells. Like where we was at on this row, he would be on the next row on the top tier, like, but right across from me though, slightly. So she was like, I'm gonna move him in there. You know what I mean? There was nobody in that cell. It was a dude that was about to go home, and the other dude that was in there ended up going down for gunning. So the cell was empty for the time being. So she was like, I'm gonna move him in there. I was like, all right, man, do what you gotta do, man. Like, I can't deal with this psycho no more. I can't deal with this goddamn psycho no more, man. She was like, look, if I can't make the move by today, she was like, can he chill until tomorrow? She said, tomorrow, I got him. I was like, man, all right, man. She all right, man. So boom. The last night with this freaking psycho, man, he go do his same routine. He go do the goddamn smoke before we lock down, because he know he ain't smoking in the damn cell. And when he came back in the cell, I'm already on some on-point shit, man. Like, I ain't got time for this shit. So I was trying to stay up late. So I watched his ass. I'm on the bed, he on the top bunk, reading one of them fucking crazy-ass novels like this again. And then when he finally hopped off the bed, y'all, so I guess this is around the time he hopped off the bed. It'd be like 2 o'clock in the morning, but I'm up. He don't know I'm up. So boom, I got my cut pulled, like blocking my face, but I got it cracked where I can kind of see the door and where he's standing at. This man get up, and he's standing at the door, and I can't really see what he's doing because I got it cracked, but I moved it. When I moved the jump, y'all, this man was at the door like this. He had his feet up. He was like, I was like, yo, what? I moved the car. I was like, yo, what the hell is you doing, man? He was like, he turned around to me. He was like, I was like, what the hell is this? He was like, get him out. I said, man, listen, if you think it's ghosts in this bitch, they gonna kill your ass. Ain't no damn ghosts in this bitch. And I just pull my cut back. And I look, and I see the shadow from my cut. I was like, this fucking psycho, man. He gotta go, man. Boom. We made it through that night. The next morning, right after breakfast, man, the lady moved his dumb ass. Man, get your ass out of here, man. I helped him move his shit. Man, get out of here. I'm about to go home, Julius. You tripping, man. The hell is wrong with you, man? You wildin'. He moved straight into the new cell, onto the top bunk, which would look crazy as hell. He the only one in the cell on the top bunk. Fucking psycho, man. Boom. I'll say like a day later, this freaking psycho, he get a roommate. This time it's kind of a little young dude, like he was about 25. He had some size to him, and he was a blood. You know what I mean? He was from Newport News, and he was about to go to the crib. They put this nigga in the cell. Young boy looked like he probably made it through the struggle, made it through the bed, gang member, and they put him in the cell with Julia's crazy ass. Man, this is my word, man. But that's what I was telling y'all, man. That spice is the worst. That shit turned people to different people. I'm telling you, like, I seen it. Dudes be zombied out. Man. Dudes have all, that's just Julia's episode of seeing dead people. He think he really see dead people when he smoked that shit. Man, I don't know if he ever harmed a family in Lunenburg or what, but he was a freaking maniac when he smoked that dumbass spice, y'all. So boom, they moved the blood dude in there. The blood dude seen a few of his homies. His homies tell him off the rip. Know what I mean? Yeah, he was in the cell with bro right there. Hey, bro, they call me. Hey, man, tell him dude crazy. I'm like, man, he crazy. That nigga say he see dead people, man. I told him straight up. I said, man, dude say he see dead people. He was like, what? I was like, yeah. He was like, man, well, I see the streets. As long as he stayed out of my way, he said he gave me the bottom rap. You know what I mean? So he all right with me, man. I don't care, nigga. Like, he's like, I do Spice. I did Spice. Like, you know what I mean? He was like, dudes had episodes. He carried it like it was nothing. He was like, all right. So boom. We in the cell, man. Julius gonna do his little routine like I guess he always do. You know what I mean? And we in the cell late. Like, it's late. You know what I mean? Kind of like. And I hear something go, blow. Like somebody rammed the door and the joint said, blow. And next thing you know, you just hear, motherfucker, you got me. Nigga, you. I'm telling you, he pounding Julia's ass. I'm like, now, when I look through the door, I told you they was right across from me. I can't see what's going on. But all I see is the shadow from the light, and I see a goddamn fist coming. I see a fist. I swear to God, I see the fist coming. Boom. Man, he beat Julia's ass. When I go to my TV and look and went to the little jump, I'm like, what time is it? I look, I'm like, oh shit, it's 4:30 in the morning. Everybody start coming to the door. When everybody start coming to the door, I tell you, Greensville ain't got no windows on their doors. They don't have no windows. So everybody like, yo, his homies calling like, yo, hey, yo, homie, you good? You good? He like, man, this nigga crazy. This nigga crazy, nigga, you got me fucked up, nigga. You got me fucked, nigga, you got me. I said, oh, man, I kind of felt bad for Julius, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I kind of felt bad. But this man want to smoke Spice with 6 months left. And like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Like, I started really thinking that it was the Spice mixed in with he was really kind of mentally crazy. He had to been. I still don't know what he did to the blood dude, though. Man, that blood dude beat his goddamn ass, man. So they have to count at 5 o'clock. Man, I'm looking. He done cut the bright light on. Somebody cut the bright light on in the cell. I guess it was the blood nigga. When they come from the other side counting, you hit a whistle. You gotta get your ass up on this count. This the morning count. Stand for count. Count time on the top tier. Boom. They get to the cell. CO dude back there. He was like, man, come on, man. He got the walkie-talkie. Lady open the door. He said, man, what the hell happened in here, man? Dude was like, man, y'all put this crazy motherfucker in the cell with me, man. He was like, man, this nigga crazy as a motherfucker, man. He was like, man, I woke the hell up, man. This nigga crazy as shit. So they're like, man, step out. So his homie cell is like, the other blood dude cells is right there. Everybody on the door. He said, man, his homies was like, yo, what happened? What happened, yo? What the fuck happened? He was like, yo. I woke up. He said, man, I woke up to this motherfucker hands around my throat. He said, this nigga was trying to kill me. And this was like, oh, I said, oh my God. I said, when I heard that, I promise y'all, I said, thank you, God. I dodged a bullet because if I would have woke up to that man choking me, man, I would have beat his ass all the way until he stopped before they count. I would have still been beating him and kicking him. Fucking, I'm gonna beat this craziness out your dumb ass. The hell is wrong with you, Julius? Man, this is my word. The CO dude said, man, go downstairs, man. Go downstairs. So everybody like, damn, bro, he trying to kill you, bro. He was like, man, I'm asleep. He said, man, I wake up, man, I feel somebody's hands over my damn throat. He said, man, I get that nigga off me, man, beat his ass, man. I was like, oh, shit. Man, this is my word, man. The man, Julius can't even walk. The man can't even damn walk, man. This word, the COs went in there, the count was stopped, all type of shit. The backup came in. The sergeant lady wasn't there yet. Man, shit, they all ran in that junk, man. Boom, they get over there. Man, this is my word. They had to call medical. The medical had to come from the top tier with the stretcher, because the elevator's on the top tier, so they came from the top tier, boom, through the door right there. I never seen the stretcher coming down the, boom, like the hell they come down the jump, boom. This is my word, man. They put Julius on the stretcher, man. Julius like his arm, he looked like he was dead, man. His eyes was black, he was raccooned out. His lips was busted, he was bruising all up here. His shirt was ripped up. He was on the jump, he was bleeding, And they took him out, man. That's my word. They took dude, beat Julia's ass. They locked the blood dude up. You know what I mean? Which is protocol, man. And I never seen Julia's crazy ass again, y'all. You hear me? But this is just prime example of dudes, when they about to go home, man, it's always trials and tribulations still. You know what I mean? Like, just imagine if that man would have done that to me. You know what I mean? I don't know why he didn't try it. God, thank you. But just imagine if he would have done that to me. I wouldn't be doing YouTube right now, because I would have caught some more time trying to kill his stupid ass. You crazy? You trying to kill me in my sleep? I'm going to do you dirty. So they're going to do what they're going to do. I don't care. I'm going to do you super dirty, man. And I sat back, man. I promise y'all, man. I got in the bed and I said a prayer. And I told God, man, thank you, man. Thank you for not, like, allowing a situation like that with me. I know that was an obstacle that you put in front of me that I had to get past. I had to get through the obstacle. The sergeant lady did that whole play, and I made it through the obstacle. He didn't do what he did to the blood dude, and I just got him moved out the cell. I said, thank you, God, man. I know this is the stuff that's going to be happening. I got to be prepared for it, man. So I took it as a blessing in disguise of all this stuff, and I was just soaking in all the game and getting prepared for the streets, man, because stuff like this happened on the streets, man. Real talk, man. Julius was loony, man. If Julius, your ass on the street, I hope you hear this, man. And you can hear how your maniac ass was when you was in Greensville, man. You was a psycho, man. Real talk, man. But that's the end of the story, y'all, man. Like, I just gotta tell you, that's the spice, man. That stuff, dudes be loony and kirked out and crazy. Like, I'm telling y'all, and the bad news is, y'all, for our families that's still behind bars and incarcerated, man, they saying that drug is taking over prison, man. They saying it's taking over prison, man. It's cheap. It don't stink. It ain't no dirty urine. Man, listen, man. I told y'all, anybody that have people incarcerated, man, tell them don't do that drug. That drug changes people, man. It changes people. I know dudes got to do a bid. I know you don't want to do it sober. I didn't do mine sober. But they had marijuana where I was at. That spice, that shit is no good, man. It's no good. It's no good. For all you potheads on the street, you get locked up. You might be spice heads, because I'm letting you know now, ain't a whole lot of marijuana no more in there. Ain't no marijuana in there no more like that. So you're going to be doing spice. So to avoid K2 and avoid spice and avoid having episodes, just stay y'all ass out the way. That's all I tell y'all, man. Please don't go there. Don't ever experience it. Take my word. It's messed up in there, man. They got drugs that turn you to zombies, man. Dude said he saw dead people. I'm letting you know now, man. Stay your ass out the way, and you don't have to worry about going through this stuff right here, man. But appreciate y'all for watching as usual, man. Turn this one up. First one of the week. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's get it, man. We gotta go. We gotta keep it moving. We on the road to 10K. Let's keep getting it. Let's keep getting it. Let's go, 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 go. Let's get it, man. But y'all already know what it is, man. I'll see y'all on Thursday, man. Stay y'all ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, staying out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way, if you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous. Did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments can pay for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes.